Hello everybody, my name is Anthony and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Poland. Let's continue on from where we last left off. Still don't have any allies, which is, great. And like we need to I think we need to start building up military. One problem right now is like I don't want to start any wars until we form Poland, so then we have cores on stuff. There's no reason really to fight anybody right now. At least I don't think there is. Like getting Russia to fight either Prussia or fight Austria wouldn't be a bad idea. They're allied right now to the Ottomans. It makes sense. They're fighting in wars together and whatnot. 33%, really? 5% from battles? And they're all fighting wars and stuff. So let's see. Is there any crisis firing? Bulgaria might want some independence. Okay. And is our money situation still screwed up? Yeah, it is. I mean, each life needs partially fulfilled. Nobody has any money. That's good. Can we pass any reforms? Are we close to passing any reforms? 37%. Doesn't really look like it. We have no movements right now. So if you had when we become Poland, who's going to be our first target? I'm assuming Austria. Austria's always the weakest. So I think attacking Austria would not be a bad idea. Remember guys, in West Galicia, you can always... no, West Galicia's down here. Are we out of jobs down here? We are. I think what we need to do is build a factory that needs them. So I think like a liquor distillery or a winery would be a fine choice. Something built. Well, there is, well, there's fruit up here, so winery up north would be fine, but I think liquid distillery down here would be probably our best bet. And this is in West Galicia. Oh, we're actually doing it backwards. And we're already at 3%, which I would like to be at, so we're going to flip-flop it around, and you guys can encourage intellectuals again. So are we at the 2%? We're at 2.31. But like 3% on the clergymen, it's either 3 or it might even be 4% is the number you want for literacy growth. So actually, let's look at our population. And wherever, just the entire country. Who's the most literate people in the country right now? These guys are. It's going up by 1.85% a month. And these guys are going up by 0.5 a month. So 0.5 a month, actually, that's pretty decent, is it not? We'll wait until the end of the month. Kind of go up to speed 5. Just want to see, does it go up to like 15? Because it should, at least it didn't. Or did it? It's not one... Did I just 0.18 to the 8.9? Like, will this go up to 14 at the end of the month? It might. Because the numbers are all weird. There's already another election going on, okay. Hopefully they once again choose the Conservatives. No, this one up by 0.9. Like I said, this is Victoria 2 and it's not EU4, so everything doesn't happen at the end of the month. Most things I think happen at the end of the day. We're still losing money. We can increase tariffs to 11, but that's not going to help anybody, I think. I think it's just going to cost the country more money. No, go down. 30%. We'll increase tariffs a little bit. 7.4. Now we're making way more money. Maybe increasing tariffs is a good idea. Insert the Conservatives and go anti-war for the moment. So let's go to like 55%. Well, this. Okay, so we are making more money. There's plenty of times where you increase the tariffs and it just bankrupts the nation. I think it's pretty bad long term. For the short term, I think it's fine. We owe $34,000, so start paying that off as soon as possible. And what's our biggest expense right now? I think it's actually interest. Yeah, it is interest. Education's the next. So lower all these. We just need to make money. And we can't take out loans to pay loans. It's not going to work out like that. Sadly, it's not going to work out like that. And I wonder when the Austrian-Prussian Brothers War is going to happen. Because it's going to happen at some point. We all know it is. Oh, and Germany doesn't have any cores on France. So Germany can form without these cores. Interesting. So the Franco-Prussian War, I guess it's just not going to happen. Well, it doesn't have to happen, I guess. And yeah, these two are going to fight it out at some point. Also, I have no idea what the Greeks were thinking here. Probably because they thought, you know, the Ottoman Empire's at war with Great Britain, and they would have an easy time, but yeah, it's not working out quite like that. And one weird thing about the mod is that it takes forever for Colorado to actually get colonized. I don't know why. Like, it's 1845 and that place has been uncolonized for the entire game. It's just a bit odd that it just takes so long. We're 21, we're at 13 points. Or at, what's our total score? 30? So how many points do we need? If we want to become a secondary power, we would need 50 points. So, you know, we're all halfway there. If Germany formed right now, it would actually get rid of a bunch of secondary powers, so I would like to encourage the Brothers' War. I don't know how I can do it, but I would love to encourage it. Just so we can maybe be a secondary power. Be done in 86. It's going to take a long time. Everyone wants military access to Poland, but Poland allows nobody to enter, even though we allowed the Ottomans and Austria to enter, but that's beside the point. Are we? Okay, so will Russia actually ally us now? Oh, now they'll ally us. Relations opinion out of sphere, okay. So there we go. So we actually now have an ally. And I think, you know, Russia's getting a decent sphere. They've already got Sweden and stuff. Sweden won't accept an alliance because they have cores up here. Okay. I would just like to form okay, also I was curious. This doesn't change this, right? We're not... yeah, we're still not a subject nation. Fantastic. So we need 9 times our prestige now. Hopefully realism can get us there. But the base chance is 4. I would like to get music or literature first. Oh, actually, we can... In fact, no, I want music first, because we can still get the other ones, I think, even without... Even if it's a 4% penalty, we can still get these two, but we cannot get music with a 4% penalty, so... Hopefully, it works out like that. And here we need order or consciousness above 3, and we don't have that. Why can't you just be more conscious? And then we could get better stuff. We can form the great Polish nation if you guys would just, you know, be concerned about political issues. There's one employee craftsman over here. How about you just find a different job? You're one guy, like, the world's not going to bend over to give you, there you go. Oh no, you're back? Oh, this place is actually making money now. Fantastic. Oh, he's back. Oh no, he brought a friend now. He's also unemployed. And they want to build some railroads. Do we have any railroads in the country? I don't think we do. We can't go here, that's marsh. So that might be like a -1. That's actually -2 for marsh, really. It's easy to build, I guess that kind of makes sense. It'd be easier to build railroads in a marsh, or in the mountains than it'd be in the marsh. But I would like to get some factories though. We make quite a bit of glass. Like, we're a big exporter of glass. We're nowhere near top, but we export 50. The minimum top producer is what, 124? Yeah, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So we got realism, so hopefully... Really, we can only get art? Oh no, we instantly already researched art. Somehow, we already instantly got it. Yeah, so now this is, 0. But realism literature is still up there, so we can still get that. Because we're not a great power. Really, you got art first? I wanted anything other than art. Also, probably should have got idealism a little bit sooner than we did. I guess we're turning the economy around. We're making money. Let's lower tariffs. Well, actually, we can lower tariffs to 0 because we actually don't need... The money we get from tariffs is actually like nothing. So it should all be fine. Oh, 5 people actually left this factory. I don't know why. They're going back, but you know, a few people left. So 3 out of 4, 1 out of 8. What could we do? Well, this is cement. Well, we have fertilizer. So fertilizer would actually be useful for like explosives. How much fertilizer did I keep? I kept 7 of it. Some of this stuff I don't even know what it's useful for. Like I guess I kind of know what use for most of the stuff is, but a lot of it's just to make people happy. Oh, there's a crisis going on over here. Is this the Hungarian liberation? Oh, here we go. This is actually an important war. Prussia really wants to weaken Austria, if that's at all possible. So you got Prussia, Austria, Prussia, and I'm assuming Prussia, no, Austria actually. And Belgium's actually a great power, so... I mean, it's always weird when one of these little lowland guys becomes a great power. Because they start off with 62 industry, that's an absurd amount of industry to have already. Also, we are a secondary power, fantastic. That very much increases the amount of prestige we got on a daily tick. So I'm assuming we also got the, we got the 6%. It probably popped up and I just didn't read it. So we're more than halfway there to becoming Poland. Which is great. This is unlocked in 1850. So once this happens, we will absolutely take these stuff. And do we have any of the bonuses? No, we don't. It kind of sucks that this is actually just a, we have a base 4. So this has to be a base 8%. Base 0 and, base 0. This will actually go up, no, ideological thought is, that one. Do these things need, us to research stuff? No, this one's just, this one doesn't care about what text we have. Actually, if we have idealism, we can get a realistic music for another 10 prestige. So that's good. Once this is done, in 48, we'll get more prestige. Then it gets up to 34, and then there's the little bonuses we get. Well, assuming it's still worth 10. It is still worth 10. Oh, they took a white piece? Ah, it's so lame. Why would you take a white piece? Also, Austria's trying to annex Krakow. Really? You're gonna annex a small little city-state? Come on, Austria. I expected a little bit more from you. That's extremely bullyish. So you have 4% craftsmen. I think we are going to focus a little bit on our military at the moment now. Just try to get our soldiers up. Maybe get it up to what, like 1.5%? I think it's probably the best number here. Oh no, this is now the Brothers' War. Yeah, there we go. So Prussia's going to take all that. I think Prussia's just going to form Germany right now. Other than Saxony. But they're friendly here. And they're only cordial with the Austrians. So yeah, you can do whatever. So if they remove all of these guys, so it'll get rid of Bavaria. Oh, actually, it wouldn't help us out anymore. It'd get us at the 15th place. On halt. Yeah, sure. Everybody gets military access. Why not? What are these numbers? 139 to 33. I think Prussia will be fine in this war. To be completely honest, I don't think they're gonna have much trouble. And they're not even going to mobilize. Prussia, I mean Austria mobilized, but Prussia didn't care. It's got 52 brigades. Russia. I mean, I know you're over here fighting the Chinese or whatever, but you probably deal with your rebel issues. So why are you at war with all these guys? What are you doing, Russia? Become puppet of, okay. So I think that's just the, what's it called? Is it the Great Game? It's where Britain and Russia fought for all these guys in Central Asia. I think it was. I'm not 100% too sure. But that's just my guess. Pay off more loans. We're not really paying any money right now, so I think we are fine. Not paying off any more loans for the time being. Lower taxes on a few of our guys here. We'll lower it on the poor as well. Fantastic. And hopefully they get more of their life needs and not everybody starving to death. Generally, having your country starve to death isn't a great idea. Also, I would like more land. I would like to get my cores back. Oh, not my cores yet. But I would love to get my future cores back at some point. And this should pay off. No, but, you know, we're paying like £1 in interest. It's not a big deal. I think I'd rather save up to buy more industries, more military. You see, we already have 5 out of 8, so we can build 2 infantries and a cannon, and that'll get us up to 15 plus what, 9, 26, 24. What's supply here? It's 34. So yeah, so I guess 24 is going to be our primary early game stack, which is what was it? 4 infantry, 3 cannons, and a Corsair. Oh, Banat became independent at some point. I don't know what the hell Banat is, but they're independent. Self-German and Hungarian. I got 1 corps here. Banat. So it's just a weird name for a country. Oh, so they already got all of this. So can they just form Germany right now? Or am I missing something? Like, they should be able to. They have all the cores in their sphere, or correctly owned. I think they should just be able to form Germany, unless there's some other event that I am just not aware of in the mod that makes it impossible. Well, at least at the time being, maybe actually, I think they might need nationalism and imperialism. I might be wrong though, but I think they might actually need that to form Germany. Because a lot of the things like there's a lot of texts or a lot of decisions that need this event or this research, I should say. And we're you know 14th, 9th. Our military score is pretty bad. Like we are not doing extremely well in terms of military. Let's kind of move these guys around. Kind of put them on the border. You know, I'm gonna probably attack Austria first. I guess we'll put them on the Austrian border. And Austria just got killed in that one war, which is good for us. Right now they're at war Sardinia, Piedmont. I don't know why, but they are. Well, they were. I don't know why though. They're trying to take more land. Tunis is trying to rebel against the Ottomans. Also, Britain actually did take Syria and Transjordan. Britain's already being a little bit aggressive. So how does this affect the what's it called? There's the war between the Ottoman Empire and Egypt. What the hell is it called? Oh, idealism's done, so we should get more fantastic text. Fantastic. I think we actually are going to try to want to get some of these things too. Ideological thought will be good for when we need to get impressionism. When will this actually be done? It'll be done in 49, and after that we'll save our points for impressionism. Because we need the prestige. Also, Hungary became independent from Austria at some point. Oh, they're actually at war. Oh, it's a civil war. Okay. Go Hungary. I hope they win. I can give them 10 gold a day in, I don't think they're going to win now. The numbers are a little bit skewed against Hungary. I'm just gonna say that. Spanish Egyptian Levantine War. They want to annex. Everyone's trying to get into in this area. I don't know why. Doesn't really seem like it's that great of a place. And now we are at the Crimean War. Can they fight both Prussia and the Ottomans though? Prussia is a very, very strong country. They might not be able to. But I do think it's probably a good time to end the episode. Thanks for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.